Hello, everyone. I'm Lynn. I'm a second year grad student in public health promotion program. Today, I'm going to talk about health disparities in violence against Asian women. And I will give you a little bit background of this gender-based health equity issue. Uh, this is the introduction. The most common and severe forms of violence against women include intimate partner violence, sexual violence, trafficking, forced prostitution, exploitation of labor, and debt bond. Um, in American, over 61 million women and 63 million men have experienced psychologically aggression by an immediate partner in their lifetime. This is a CDC data from 2024. Over the past 16 years, more than 50 population-based surveys on violence by intimate partners have been done in various parts of the world. Nearly 1 in 3 women experience physical or sexual violence abuse um, in, in their lifetime. This is from WHO 2024. The evidence of the extent of violence perpetuated against women has increased. The findings indicate that between 10% and 50% of women who have never had partners have been hit or physically assaulted by an immediate male partner. Millions of women are experiencing violence or living with its consequences. Uh, so this is the uh, this is the motivation that I'm conducting this presentation. And for this map, you can see the map showing prevalence of intimate partner violence by WHO. 1 in 3 women worldwide experience the violence by a partner or sexual violence by a non-partner. You could also see Southeast Asia region has the highest physical or sex violence with a rate of 37.7%, and closely followed by the Eastern Mediterranean region with a rate of 37%. Then the African American region, European, Western Pacific region. The lowest rate is the high income countries. The rate is 23.2. So in the next slide, I'm going to talk about the significance of gender-based violence against Asian women and some key findings. Around 736 million women are subject to physical or sexual violence, and 1 in 4 aged 15 to 24 years of young women who have been in a relationship will have already experienced violence. Data support significant health inequity in gender-based violence and discrimination against women. Female victims often face intense stigma when seeking treatment and help, especially in Asian women, which is my focused population because of social determinants and bias, and I will talk more about the root causes later. This resulting violence against women is constantly underreported. The universal barriers include healthcare professionals' lack of knowledge and training, and healthcare providers not fully understand the cultural context that influence victims reluctant to seek help. Those lead to gender disparities. Most importantly, there's a systematic failure to protect vulnerable populations. Uh, in this slide, I'm going to talk about the root causes one in the scope of social determinants of health, like social stigma and social racism and socioeconomic status are significant causes preventing female uh, gender-based violence victims from seeking help and treatment. Lack of supporting policies and international corporations directly exacerbate this gender-based inequity. And those together result in disconnection and mistrust between female victims and healthcare providers. In addition, underfunding and lack of treatment standard are identified causes as well. So from a macro system scope of view, the root causes can also include individual determinants, social environment, built environments, and natural environment. Like regarding those root causes, the impacts on individuals and communities are huge. From a community and social conditions aspect, there are underreported gender-based violence and increased health disparities and gender-based inequity in healthcare access. At an individual level, it will huge influence individuals' relationships and individual long-term trauma, especially in female. So the recommended solutions at a policy level, establishing new policies and prioritizing collaborations are the key. Community-based solutions could including expanding harm reduction prevention services, which must be delivered in culturally sensitive ways, which also need to align with traditions and values of the Asian woman for this particularly population. Lastly, leveraging social networks within communities can foster peer support and increase females' engagement with services are also important. Structural change may include government and public support, public health strategies, and increased public resource to support public health program developed tied to social change. Yes, here I want to focus on the best intervention must be culturally informed and evidence-based. We need to incorporate culture-based treatment alternatives, increase specialized gender-based violence training programs, advance change in culturally tailored support systems, and also center and priorities marginalized populations. In the last, maybe advanced system change are really important. So the references are here, and I thank you for your time. Thanks.